FlexEvent, the good in the good, better, best scenario. So what is FlexEvent? It's a non-woven polyester material. It's a 1x2 is a stock product at Palmer Donovan, 20-foot rolls. We also make it in other widths and we also make it in other lengths. But the product in stock at Palmer Donovan is the industry standard, if you will, 20-foot rolls. This product can be cut into two 10-foot pieces and applied to the ridge cap prior to handing up onto the roof if that's what the installer prefers, or it can simply be run out in 20-foot rolls on the ridge itself, hand the ridge cap up, apply, and rock and roll. Does a great job of keeping wind-driven snow and rain out and doing a nice job of ventilation. As I said, it's a non-woven polyester, which means that it's impervious to UV rays. It has antimicrobial product characteristics so that you don't have a collection of fungus and other bacteria growing in the ridge cap to interfere with the flow. It comes with two very nice beads of our M63 adhesive. This is a Marco proprietary glue, which is a very super hold product. It's an easy one-man installation, and it comes with a 40-year warranty. It's ASTM tested, and it's made in the USA in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is FlexEvent, Marco Industries, the good in the good, better, best. Okay, this one will be a little shorter, not that the other was long, because this is the FlexEvent we just talked about in the good. The better in our good, better, best scenario is our FlexPro from Marco. The exact same product, it just simply has cutouts for the ribs. So every 9-inch on center, 3/4-inch rib is a standard. We also make it for an R panel. It just puts you in that good category, between the good category of the FlexEvent, but comes in before the best category, the LP, which we'll talk about in a moment. So I didn't have one to show you here because that's not a stock product at Palmer Donovan, but it's available on a pretty ready basis if that's something that has an interest. FlexPro, the better. Okay, here's where it gets exciting. Marco ventilation. This is the best. This is our industry-leading ventilation product. The Marco LP2 stands for low profile. This is a 3-foot stick, as you can see here, or nominally 3 foot, because this happens to be a standing seam, which is 32 inches. But nominally speaking, a 3-foot stick comes with a very good closed cell closure material. Closures is something we'll talk about in a few minutes. It's something we're very good at. It uses a FlexEvent type material in between the ribs. The beauty of this product is that you get the best combination of both. You get a very good closed cell product that's glued down with our same M63 adhesive that we use. It's a patented product that we have, a proprietary product. The beauty of this is many installers are concerned about the possibility of wind-driven rain and snow up the rib, the major rib specifically. So this product has rib cutouts of actual closure material that's glued down to the roof, glued down up and over the ridge, and then the vent in between. So it's a low profile, grayish color, hides under the ridge cap. Easy to use because it's the 3-foot strips for guys that are used to using closure strips. They want to go to a vented material, but yet kind of like the idea of 3-foot strips. So again, this is the 3-foot LP2 3/4 rib panel. We also have available, here it is. This is live, so it's not really Memorex. This is our, as you see, a standing seam panel. This will cover 2 panels, 16-inch on center, 1-inch rib, 32-inch wide total coverage. So what's the advantage of this? What's the advantage besides the fact that it's a really, really best sealing product, if you will, but still vents very well. All the same other characteristics. The same glue as the other two. Same 40-year warranty. Made out of some recyclable product, so it's a green product, and it's U.S. made in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So LP2. So we've now talked about good, better, and best in the ventilation products. Okay, let's talk closure strips for a minute. 3-foot closed cell closure material. rib specific. Comes with uppers or outsides, lowers or insides, depending on what you want to call them. I'll get this a little closer so you can see. This would be a lower or an inside closure that goes down at the eave line. This would be an outside closure, which goes up at the peak under the ridge cap. This would be used at the top where they want no ventilation. They just want to seal it off from wind-driven rain, snow, bugs, all that kind of thing. The bottom, or the lower, if you will, inside closure will be used to tuck in at the eave to keep any wind-driven rain and snow, but specifically bugs and that kind of thing from entering the building at the lower end. So it's a closed cell material. It's not a venting material. We use the same M63 proprietary glue on these as we do on all of our ventilation materials that we talked about in the past. When they're down, they're pretty well there. So it's a very, very good glue system. So these are available 100 per box in stock at Palmer Donovan. So not a lot of exciting to say, but great, great product. A lot of them sold. And we produce way, way, way over 60% of all closures in the United States are produced by us. So we're kind of good in the closure business. That's it on closures. Thanks. Okay, let's talk about how are we going to seal off those hard to seal places, valleys, round chimneys, any other place that you really need a very, very good seal, and you've got a lot of ups and downs, ribs, numerous different trim profiles. One great way to go is our X-Seal product. X-Seal is a 1/4 inch by 19.96 feet long, because it's metrics, so 20-foot anomaly roll of expandable foam. This comes nice and neat and compact. You apply it, and with given a little bit of heat on the roof, usually about 50 degrees of actual temperature, and that's not 50 degrees outside. That could be 50 degrees. The panel warms up with some sun. So you apply this at a 1/4 inch thickness, put the trims down, and then it'll expand up. And the beauty of this is that if you've got 3/4 inch ribs, you've got some different profiles that you're dealing with. This all will foam up or expand up into the ribs and the profiles, so that you get a very, very good seal. Does need just a little bit of heat. There is a little bit of shelf time, so you have to be just aware of that. But outside of that, this is a very, very good product for those kind of applications. Marco X-Seal, 10 per box, in stock at Palmer Donovan. Okay, let's talk for a minute about the Marco RE2 or RE2. What is RE2? I'll show you a box here first. It's a very nice package box for easy maneuvering on the job site or out of the warehouse. RE2 is a polyethylene material. It's a 1/4 inch thick, about 2.5 inches wide. And what it's for is to use if you're not doing a tear off of shingles and you're going to apply metal roof. A lot of people would like to have an airspace. There's some belief in the industry from manufacturer to manufacturer of metal roofing that it's not good to have the metal directly against the granules of the shingle, as the stones can rub over time as there's movement. So this product gives you airspace, keeps it up off. The nice thing about this being a polyethylene product, as you can see here, it's very flexible. Okay, what that means is lightweight, easy to maneuver around the job site, and from an installation standpoint, it doesn't crack, it doesn't move like a 1x4 or any other type of wood does. It doesn't take on moisture, give off moisture, so it's stable all the time. So you don't get the movement which creates some telegraphing through the metal. The other thing is, when guys walk the roof, as careful as they may be, they sometimes step not directly right in the center of the 1x or 2x or whatever they're using. When that happens, the result can be a little bit of a microscopic or small crease, if you will, that gets put by their foot. They'll see it during sunny days. Usually during cloudy days is when this can be seen. And then you see these little lines, these little telegraphs. That's usually what that's from. This product, because again, it's flexible, even if they step on the very edge, it doesn't create a crease, if you will. This box is 2 150-foot rolls in a box, which means that not a rough and tumble construction guy like myself could carry as many as I get my arms up on a roof together. 300 feet per box. So it's easy, lightweight, less weight on the roof. The other thing it'll do from time to time, depending on the application and what kind of trims the installer's using, they may be able to use a standard trim versus a slightly larger trim. Because if you're going 1x4, sometimes you can get away without anything additional. If guys are using 2x4s, a lot of times they have to go a little bit wider trims to make up for that additional height, if you will. Now, is this product for everybody? Of course not. If you need the extra strength to literally screw the 2x4s into a roof, and then you want to screw the steel onto the 2x4s, you want to put insulation between, of course, there's those applications. But for the applications where the guys want quick, easy, lightweight, and something that's not going to move on them, the RE2 or RE2 is a great, great product for that use. In stock at Palmer Donovan, and let's use some RE2 if we can. Thanks. That's it.